Okay guys, welcome to this particular tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made this simple social media flyer design in Photoshop and how you can do the same following my procedures or even do something better. So without wasting time, let's get right into it. I have a text that I'm designing with, and this is it right here on my screen. It says, which of these gaming gift cards are your favorite? Alright, so we have Xbox, Steam, GameStop, PlayStation, Razer Gold. So the idea I've conceived for this design is to have a gamepad and then the gift card around it, and then have a stadium, like a gameplay stadium on the background. So I'll be using blue. It's a blue theme. The brand has blue and orange as their brand colors, but the blue is the primary color for the brand. Okay, I was already starting this design before I thought, okay, I could just make a tutorial out of this. So let's start from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to align this blue background to the brand's blue itself. It's not this light, even though I have a little allowance to make a little modification to it. I want to kind of stick around their own blue, so I'll try this is their actual blue, but it's too much for what I want, so I'll go back to what it was. By the way, this is a gradient fill on a rectangle. I suppose you should know how this works. So I'm going to first, I'll take this blue, the one that represents the brand itself, and then if I need to modify it, I'll do that later. So let's go on. Now I said I'm going to use a gamepad, right? I downloaded a couple of them, and then I will make attempts and see which one works. Right here I downloaded this file from freepik.com, and probably I'll put the link in the description of this video if I do not forget. So what I'm going to do, this Illustrator file, I'm going to extract what I need. I will use one of these game pads for the design. So let's take this one first. Now the thing I want you to know about picking a file from Illustrator is that this shadow that you're looking at does not exactly appear the same way on Photoshop. Let's say I bring this out here, this shadow, when I get to Photoshop, the faded part of this will most likely be white. And let's go check it. So if I take it inside like this to Photoshop and then I drop it in here, it take a little while to load. Can you see what I'm talking about? The shadow is not looking like what it was on Illustrator, right? So I'm going to have to bring it in separately, or I won't bring the shadow in with the pad. So I'm going to delete this by just pressing delete on my keyboard, and then I'll go back to Illustrator and separate this. So I'll dig into the group by double clicking on it, and then I'm going to delete the layers that constitute the shadow. So this one, I'll press delete, and then I select again and press delete. Now that they are gone, I'll double click again so that I can come out of the isolated group, and then I drag this to my Photoshop. So I bring it in like this, and then I drop it on my artboard. It takes a little time to load, and then I'll scale it up, and then I bring it down like this. So here we are. This is the first stage. So I'm going to move it down like this. Now this particular shadow down here is something I used on another design that I brought in. Actually, it's the shadow that we have under this phone here. Okay, so I'm just going to probably transform it to make use of it here. So I'll bring it down. I'll press Ctrl T on my keyboard to rotate it so that it aligns a little like this, and then it's straight, and then I make it bigger, and now I can realize that it's not even that straight, so I'll rotate it some more so that it can be straight. If you want to learn how to draw a shadow, there are many techniques. You can use your brush tool. You can also use your shape tool. After drawing the shape and filling it, you just use Gaussian blur on it. Probably I'm going to show you how to do that in another video in case you don't, but I just assume that you can. So but if you don't know how to do that, let me quickly do one. So one way to do that is to, you can use your marquee tool, you can use your elliptical marquee tool, you select it and draw like this shape. Then you come to your adjustment layer down here, and then you fill it with a solid color. So here I'm going to choose black, and then when I'm done like this, I drop that marquee tool and then go to filter, I go to blur and then select Gaussian blur. So it will ask me if I want to convert to smart object or rasterize. So I'm just going to rasterize it because I really want it to be black. If I need to change the color, I can just overlay it. So this Gaussian blur, the radius is too high, so I'm going to reduce it to about 12. This is 9, this is 13, yeah, 16. It's all about what you want. Actually, it doesn't have to be a constant figure because there are even more ways to modify it. So after this Gaussian blur, I can reduce the size a little. Now I press Ctrl T on my keyboard to transform it, but you see that the transform controls are way bigger than what you can see on the screen. That's because I used an adjustment layer. So, and because there's a mask on it already, there are parts of the layer that you can see. So I'm just going to right click on the mask and apply the mask to that layer. So now when I click on when I press Ctrl T to transform it, the transform controls are around it. So if I bring it down here, it looks like our shadow that we needed. So I'm going to use it and probably turn off the first one. So that's how to make a shadow in quick easy step. I'm going to turn this one off. Now you can see some layers on my layers panel here. That's because I was already getting started with this project before I realized that I could make it a tutorial instead. So what I'm going to do is I've hidden some of the previous layers, but some of them we don't even need because I brought this design in from another design that I was doing. This one, right? This is what I brought in to this new design. I have not even saved this. So what I'm going to do is the shadow layer I just drew, I'll turn it on and it will be like this, and then I'll transform it a little by pressing Ctrl T. I'll make it slimmer, right, and then I'll leave it this way for now. Don't forget, design has a way of leading you, so sometimes you think that you already know what you're doing, but later you realize that there's another different way to do it. Just forgive yourself and follow the design. It can lead you to a good place. All right, so I do it this way, and then I'll compare the shadow to what I had on Illustrator and see what it looks like, and then I'll see if it looks like, yeah, a little like it. Yeah, I'm going to modify it later, or right now I can just do like this and then make it longer. Yeah, make it longer this way, and then we get back to fixing it. Now I said I'm going to use like a stadium background. I already went on Google and I am on Pinterest where I want to copy one of these stadiums. Oh sorry, the word is stadia. So yeah, I'll use this. I'll right click on this. I don't need high quality image, so I can just right click and copy image. Another reason I do this is that if I download the image, it adds to my memory. I mean, it takes storage space, but yeah, it doesn't do like that. If I copy and paste, it doesn't have to save the image on my storage. So I'm going to select my background layer, which is a rectangle. I'm going to paste with Ctrl V, and then I have the stadium. So I'll scale it up, make it bigger, press Ctrl T, push it up like this, right, until it fits the screen, and then I move it up some more and press enter, and then I'm going to add a layer mask right on it, and I'll use my gradient tool to clean it up. I'm going to fade it into the background. So So I push it up this way with my gradient tool, and then we have this, right? Undo that so that it can reveal some. Okay, I'll do it again. Yeah, we have it this way, and then from top I'm going to also do the same thing. Then I'll probably push it up some more so that it goes to the top, and then I'll fade it into the background. First I will attempt to use a blending mode, maybe soft light. It looks somehow, so I'll probably just reduce the opacity so that it looks like this, and then it's faded into the background. Okay, this little line is something I used in the previous design. I don't need it, so I'm going to delete it. And then this one is a faded something I also used in the previous design. I don't need it, and then I'm going to delete it as well. All right, so now that we are here, um I'm going to bring in what I said I would use, the gift cards. Before we go on, it says here in the copy that which of these gaming gift cards are your favorite. So I'm going to copy the text. And then Control C, go back to Photoshop, and I'm going to use the text I used before. Let me see what is there. Yes, I used this text in the previous design, so I'll put it in the middle by aligning to the center, and right click, and then just paste my text on it. So the text is, which of the following gaming gift cards is your favorite or are your favorites? So I'm going to make the text like this, simple text. It's even looking too big, so I'm going to reduce the size to, this is 16, I'll take it to 12 for now. And then the is this the line height or the kerning? Yeah, leading or leading, something to use 12 as well. 12, I'll probably use 10 or 11. 10, we go close. Yeah, I like having my text actually close, especially on the lines. So I'm going to highlight some words. Gaming gift cards, right? I'll make them bolder than the others, so I'll use semi bold on them. Probably I will change the color later to draw some more attention to it, but we are here now, so let me save this document at this point just in case anything happens. All right, so now we are going to make rectangles as containers for the gift cards. We have 5 gift cards that we are going to do, and I'm going to make the rectangles to be under this pad. So I'll draw the first one, right? I'll draw the first one, and then I'll make it a little bigger like this, and then I'll convert it, I'll change it to a round corner at like this, and then I'll convert it to smart object. But before I do that, I'm going to duplicate it so that each smart object can contain just one item. So convert it by right clicking and convert to smart objects, and then I'll rotate it this way. Put it here. This is 1. I need 5 of them, and then I'm going to convert this one to smart object as well. And then before doing that, I'm going to duplicate it as well. So I'll rotate this. Okay, I should have checked what the rotation for this one is. It is up here, that is minus 17 degrees. So let's make it minus 18 degrees, right, so that we can enter the same figure for the last one. So this one I'll convert it to smart object as well. Convert to smart object. The third one I'll duplicate it before converting as well, so I'll convert this one to smart object. Then this fourth one, we need 5. I duplicate that one too by pressing Ctrl J, then convert the first one to a smart object, and then the second one, which is the fifth one, to a smart object as well. So we have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 4, and then the fifth one. So I'm going to select all of them so that and transform them. The reason I'm selecting all of them is that it can be proportional. So I'm going to do this one this way, and then this one will be here. I'm going to rotate it a little. The first one is minus 18 degrees, so the second one I'll rotate it by, say, minus this is minus 4 degrees, minus 4 degrees, 6 degrees. So let's do 6 minus 6 degrees, and then press enter. And then the third one will be the middle one. I want to rotate that. And then the fourth one, this one was done minus 6 degrees, so this one will be like plus 6 degrees, plus 6 degrees. So I'll click on this handles, one of the transform handles, and rotate it by 6 degrees. So I'll press 6 here, so to go to the right hand side. And then the last one, which is this one, we have the same, and we inverse. This one was minus 18, so this one will be plus 18 degrees, right, so that the rotation can be consistent. So we have it this way, and then we come like this. Now it looks somehow because all of them are black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them with their gift card. So this one is the first one. I'll check the copy. The first one is Xbox gift card. So on my browser I already searched for Xbox. So yeah, I'm going to just right click and copy the image. Remember that I said I only copy the images that, unless I want the image to be in HD format, I just copy and paste so that I don't eat up my storage. So right here I'm going to edit the smart object by double clicking on this on this little thumbnail. It will open it up, and then inside of this I'll paste my copied gift card. It will be bigger, so you scale it down and bring it inside like this, and then this is Xbox gift card. Once I am done, I'll right click on it here and create a clipping mask so that I can be inside that rectangle. And then what I'll do is I'll scale it down so that I can show that Xbox. I'll move it up a little, and then I'll fill that rectangle with the same color of that gift card, so like this. So we have this, and then when I'm done I press Ctrl S, and then it will save and update the smart object on the other end. So we have it this way. The second one is Steam. So I'll come up here. I think I search for Steam as well. This is GameStop. This is PlayStation. This is Razer Gold. I think I didn't search for Steam, so I'm just gonna search for Steam now. So Steam gift card, and then once we find it, I'll go to images and copy one of this. So I'll copy let's copy this. Copy image, go to Photoshop, edit this smart object, double click on this thumbnail, and then paste it inside this, scale it up to fit, right, and then you create a clipping mask. It goes inside, and then there is little white on the edges, so I'm going to scale it up some more, and then I update that by pressing Ctrl S to save. And when we get to our main document, it will be updated here. Then the third one is GameStop. So on my browser I already have that as well, so it's here, GameStop. I'll just right click, copy image, go to Photoshop, edit this smart object, and paste it in here, put it in the middle like this, scale it down so that I can fit, and then I want it to come up some so that it can be seen, because part of the cards will be hidden under the gamepad. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to delete the part that is white. I'm just going to create a clipping mask around where I need, a layer mask, and then the background is already black, so I'll just Ctrl S, and then it saves and updates the main document with that. That is the beauty of using smart objects. So I'll open this as well, right? And then the fourth one is PlayStation. I'll go to my browser. I already have PlayStation and gift cards tab open here, and then I'll right click, copy the image, go into Photoshop and paste it into the fourth one. So I'm probably going to speed up this part of the process. I should have said that earlier, but I'm going to speed it up so that it doesn't get boring for you. All right, so we have all of them like this, but we need to arrange them a little more so that they look better. So I move this, the first and the last, I move them down. In fact, before then, I'll select everything and scale them down. So I'll scale them down this way. I'll move them like this and put them under the layer that contains the gamepad. So like this, yeah. And then I may have to make them a little bigger. So what I'll do is I'll select the first and last, make them big, right? Make them big. And sorry, that's even a mistake. I select everything and make them big again. It's just the positioning that will be different. Okay, so we have like this. Then the first and the last, I move them to this place. Move it down, yes. Then move this down as well. So we have I'll select the first and the last and align them to the bottom. Okay, then this one, steam, will follow. Steam will follow, and then GameStop will come this way. PlayStation like this, and then Razor Gold as well come like this. So it means that I'm going to have to rotate some more the Razor Gold layer and the gift card of Xbox. So I'm going to rotate this by, it was already minus 18, I'll go down by this minus 24.48, minus 24.48. I'll make it minus 24, so that the other one too, I'll make it 24, that is plus 24. So I'll bring it down like this. Okay, oh sorry, then I rotate this to 24. It was already an 18, so I just change it to 24, and then it's like this now. Okay, I'll commit the change, move it inside a little, and then this one's we have to rotate this one a little more as well. It was minus 6 before. I change it to minus 16, minus 16, so that we can maintain the proportions. I'll change this second to the last two here, so plus 16, and then I'll bring it down some. Okay, and then have I rotated this to minus 24? Yes, I have. So I bring it out a little. Okay, then this one can go into the middle, then this one can go into the middle, okay. So I'm going to move this a little like this, move this up, move this in, right? I'll put it under that, yeah, and then I'll put this under as well, under this. Yeah, so this way this and this can align a little, and then this can be on the center. I think it can actually come up a little. Yeah, so we have GameStop in the middle. Let me align it to the middle of the artboard. That's weird. Yeah, so we are getting there. So I think we may have to rotate this a little more. So I click on it. It's minus 24 before, and then now it's minus 32. Minus 32. Align it to the edge of this. Minus 32.78, and then I'll rotate this one equally to plus 32.78. So that will be 32.78. I'll press enter and commit it. So now I'll align it to the edge like this. Yeah, and there we go. I want the edge of this, the way this edge aligns here. I'll bring this one in as well. Turn off my transform controls and push this in with my cursor key on my keyboard, and this is what we have on our design. Now, to make this design more realistic, I'm going to add some form of shadows on this so that the items do not look flat on each other. So what I'm going to do is, on top of this one, I'll create an empty layer, pick my brush tool, right, put it on, change my foreground color to black, and then I will just paint that black. Sorry, reduce my brush size, then reduce it some more, then I'll paint the black like this. Yeah, so I'll right click here and create a clipping mask inside. Also, I'm going to click on this, add an empty layer, create a clipping mask, select my brush tool by pressing B, and then paint the black. The issue with this side is that the background of the gift card is already black, so you may not see the shadows so clearly. The same thing I will do for this side. This PlayStation, I'm going to select, create an empty layer, clip it inside, and then paint that black on it. This black here. Same thing for the Steam card, which I think should go up a little. Yeah, it's already too much. Yeah, actually the GameStop should go up very well. All right, so on the Steam card, I'll create an empty layer on top of it, create a clipping mask, put it here, and then paint that black on it. So it looks like there's some form of shadow that we all like here. This is my, not this here. We need to paint some more on top of the PlayStation, and then we have it this way. So now we have what looks like where we are going to, but I am not satisfied with the background yet, and then we need to bring the text into this space. So the text representing each gift card. So first thing I'll do here is I'm going to try to reconfigure my background, or probably bring in some other items to make the background have some more life. Remember, we are sticking to blue, so this kind of looks better, but I'm going to cancel now. I brought in these layers before, the ones that have the gift card, these two that I have had on the design area. So we have them like this. I'm probably going to make a little mess of them so that I can fit them into my background. So the lower part, which already has a motion blur on it, I'm going to right click, I'm going to click on it and transform it, put it on the background, commit it this way, and then probably change the blending mode to soft light or something. Yeah, this way, or this, or let me see, go to normal. Let's clean out some part of it. Oh no, that's not what I intended to do. So this way, yeah, we are getting there. I'm going to change the blending mode a little and see if it gives me something near what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're getting there. We still have this, but we can't use this anymore. Then I have something on this background that I think can actually help the design look a little better. So I'll bring it down here. It's not doing the work I want. I'll turn it off. Alright, so this is what we have now. And then there's this texture layer I always add to my design to make it a little crispy. And finally, I'll put the text and modify the background some more. So the background needs some modification. So let's try to put a black on it. Let's see. Put a black on it by using the gradient layer. Oh, did I just paint a different gradient on it? Sorry, I'll do this. Come here and draw this black here. Yeah, I think it kind of it's not bad. Not bad. Even though that wasn't my intention, I would rather have added this other blue that I was using, but it does not exactly align to the brand's color, so I'll use that black. Everybody likes black. Okay, so this is how far we have come. I'm going to put the text for the copy. We have some text here: Xbox, Steam, GameStop, PlayStation. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring the text in, and then I'll probably also reconfigure this top text so that I can draw some more attention there. So I'll put the gift cards here, and then what I'll do is I'll just put this in here. I divide them with this line. So by using this arc, I can actually warp my text, and then it goes like this, right? So we have this, and then now we can actually configure each of these text to match the color of the gift card that they represent. So bring this up here. Steam will be somewhat black, so I leave it as white. And GameStop, a red on blue will look odd, so I'm probably going to use this color. No, I use yeah, a little of this, that's like silver. And then PlayStation, interestingly these words are not, PlayStation is blue, so I'm going to use a lighter blue. These words don't you're not selling anything with the words, so you can equally just you can play around with the text. It doesn't have to be so razor gold. I'll just use something like gold, and then that's like pale yellow, and we have what we have right now. So the text is on regular. I'm going to make it medium. Yeah, no, I just maintain that regular. This medium is odd. Yeah, so we are here, and then we can make this like this. Which of these gaming gift cards? So I'll make the gaming gift cards big text. Gaming gift cards are your favorite cutouts. Make it like this, and then which of these I duplicate that gaming gift cards. I'll cut out are your favorite. So I'll make gaming gift cards big, right? This is 16.23. Let's stick to 16 and then push it up. Then which of these will now be your favorite? So give it question mark at the back and then we are done. So put it here. But are your favorite and which of these will be way lower? This is 12. I'll take it down to 10. And then are your favorite to come up like this. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be extra this semi bold. I can take it to extra bold. Yeah. So this is what we have. And you can look up here, we have it this way. I'm just going to export the design from here and send it out. However, before we go, I can reconfigure this socials, the social handle and the website address here to make it look a little different. So this is blue. The fill percentage is around 40. This is 60. Yeah, take it as 60. I do the same thing. I just copy the shape attribute and come on the second one here and paste shape attribute, and then okay, it's not working, so take it to 60 as well. 60, and then here we are. So this is how far we have come with this design. There can be more things to do on this design, like add some elements around it, make it finer, but for a start and for a flyer that is not exactly buying or selling something, this is not bad. So thank you for watching this. You can watch my other tutorials when I release them. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notification. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.